baseball. The traveling circus, that is, the cheating Astros, continues to roll around the big league circuit. They were in Anaheim this week, a short 2-game series. We celebrated in a previous episode the glorious boos that rained down in Anaheim. There were inflatable and real trash cans that came flying onto the field out of the heavens at the Big A, and we loved all of it. They played a day game on Tuesday, and the outcome of that game is really not important. The boos continued. That's what we care about. I don't really make a big deal about early season baseball, but the subplot is what got our attention. Well, we loved it. Many people reacted to what the fans did in Anaheim and also in Oakland, but it was more what happened with the Angels and Dodger fans uniting as one to bash the Astros. Well, someone who was not having any of it was Dusty Baker. Did you see what Dusty Baker had to say about all this? Maybe not. The cheating Astros manager, Dusty Baker. Now, he wasn't there when they were cheating, but who knows if they've stopped. I have no proof that they have or haven't. But Dusty Baker, the Astros manager, was spitting mad at fans in Orange County, California this week. Quote, "You can tell the amount of hostility and the amount of hatred in the stands." Now, Baker acknowledging that when speaking with the media mob, he then chastised the fans who were showing they were unhappy with his baseball team. He said, this is a quote, "How many in the stands have never done anything wrong in their life?" Dusty Baker moaned. "We," meaning the Astros, quote continues, "paid the price for it. How many people have not cheated on a test or whatever at some point in time?" Dusty Baker questioned. "I mean, it's easy if you live in glass houses, but I don't think anybody lives in glass houses," the angry skipper opined. But wait, there's more. Dusty Baker continued. He then painted the Astros as victims of the atmosphere in America. How about that? This guy's got big balls, this Dusty Baker. He said, quote, "I think that sometimes we need to look at ourselves before you spew hate on somebody else. It's a sad situation for America. To me, when you hear things, I mean, what are the kids supposed to think in the stands? And some of them are kids that are following their parents." An exasperated Baker complained, "It's sad to me," he said. "People make mistakes. We," meaning the Astros, paid for ours. "And I wish they'd leave it alone." Close quote. All right, so let us discuss the question. How's my Dusty Baker, by the way? Did I really sell it? Did I sell the emotion? All right, anyway. So let us discuss the question. What do you make of Dusty Baker denouncing the boos from the opposing fans by claiming the Astros, quote, "paid the price"? All right, now my views on this. You've got Wellness Check, Campfire, and Don King. And we will combine all of these things together and have a marginal monologue. Now, first of all, Dusty Baker, a dope, all right? Based on these comments alone, Dusty Baker's a dope. This rant, I guess it played well with the natives in Houston and the sheep that support these losers, but it backfired for 99% of the baseball world. Dusty Baker is a proud figure in Major League Baseball, and we'd like to think that this is all an act, that this is just Dusty being a company man, getting a check to manage the despicable franchise of Major League Baseball, and he's merely following the talking points, but we don't know for sure, right? How do we really know whether this is actually Dusty Baker being the company guy or this is how Dusty Baker feels? Because he certainly sounded legit with these particular comments. When he said, "We paid the price for it," that quote right there, that's what we call the money quote The Astros paid the price? Really? I must have missed that. When did that happen? It must have happened when I was away, because in my world, my reality, they paid no price. Zero. Zippo. Bupkis. Paid a price? The price. Now, if this is true, that Dusty really believes this, someone in the baseball community, and I'm not sure who, needs to conduct a wellness check. Because we believe that if Dusty Baker truly feels the Astros paid the price for cheating and stealing a World Series, he is not mentally fit to remain as a manager in professional baseball. He might choke on one of those toothpicks. And at his age, right, Dusty knows better. He knows better. Maybe he's suffering from some kind of mental impairment. I don't know. Sad. The very reason that the cheating a-holes are getting this treatment is because they were not even given a slap on the wrist. They didn't even go to dinner without eating dinner. None of that. No video game ban, nothing. Nothing at all. And on top of that, fans had to wait 16 months to get their booze in because everything was banned. Fans were banned from stadiums because of the COVID. And as fans raged, demanding punishment, maybe Dusty was taking a nap, but Rob Manfred gave every single dirty dog player immunity. They were all allowed to break the rules unpunished. And Dusty Baker says, we paid the price for it. They were allowed to break the rules. Rob Manfred, the toothless commissioner, he worked as an accomplice. Little piece of metal, he said. He was the getaway driver. And now we got to put up with this bull crap from Dusty Baker? Now, secondly, as we parse the words of the a-hole's manager, Dusty Baker attempted to turn the tables, the old switcheroo on the angry fans who were throwing raspberries at his team, implying that the Astros are somehow the victims, shaming the fans by using the live in glass houses trope. It's comical. Comical is what it is. Spoiler alert. Hey, Dusty, not a single man, woman, or child in the crowd had ever cheated by banging on a trash can to win a World Series. Not a single soul in that ballpark other than the people on your team. And as for this being a sad situation for America, another classic Dusty Baker quote, strong disagreement here. We need more sports hate. We need more sports hate and less real hate. We need more sports hate. The Astros being booed by fans all over the United States should be celebrated and encouraged. We are talking about a beacon of hope for the zeitgeist of this country, fractured by political people who are trying to divide all of us with this identity politics bullcrap which they're throwing out there. We saw Republicans and Democrats locked in arms with one common goal. Boo! Boo! The Astros. And Dusty Baker says that's bad for America? My fat ass, that's bad for America. We are sitting around the campfire. Rival fans. We're sitting around the campfire. We're holding hands. We're singing Kumbaya and F the Astros. That is what we're doing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm proud of the people that are doing this. Now, the final thought. Those of you who think this story is going to have a short shelf life have already been proven mistaken. The story is 16 months old and it still rages on. It is not a figment of our imagination. It is as real as gridlock traffic in rush hour. Belligerent fans have been building up pressure. All right, build it up. And now they get read the riot act by Dusty Baker? Are you kidding me? And while the Dodgers have the biggest claim because they were in the World Series and you heard the bang bang in the World Series and that one Clayton Kershaw start where the craziness took place in that World Series, is the big red flag on that. And we think the Astros were cheating on the road. Why would they not cheat on the road? They were cheating at home. Why would they not do it on the road? It worked at home. Why would it not work on the road? But every single team in baseball paid a price. Every single team paid a price. What Houston did was give the industry hemorrhoids. Everyone in baseball got a case of hemorrhoids. Baseball has sold the integrity of the game for years. There was no integrity. The Astros were banging on trash cans. We believed using buzzers and whistles and whatever else they could find as tells, right? They were cheating. We know they were cheating. We have the evidence. They've been found guilty, and they got no punishment. Got away with it. Just like OJ got away with it. They got away with it. And then they had the chutzpah to rub our noses in the crapola, right? Jose Altuve, Alex Bregman, that punk, Carlos Correa, right? All of them are going to continue to get the Don King treatment. They're going to be scrutinized, despised, politicized, dramatized, chastised, analyzed, moralized, stigmatized, sensationalized, and criticized for the rest of their career. All right? Teammates, sorry if you weren't on the team, collateral damage. All right, as for Dusty Baker playing the kid card from the bottom of the deck, that's dirty pool. It's important that we teach the younger generations, the ones that follow in our footsteps, right from wrong. The fan bringing children to boo the cheaters. What I call that, good parenting is what I call that.